Good evening, everyone. This is our fifth day of our story cards. So, as you can see, once you open the website, you would see the pictures are still in mystery. So, we have to click the deal the cards to see all the pictures. So, are you ready? Let's go. Okay, so since some of the pictures have been repeated. So we have to click again the deal the cards to have new pictures. Okay, so it's okay. Uh, Only one picture is repeated here, so it's okay. So there are eight. Again, there are eight pictures here that we have to make a story out of it, and let us first identify each of the pictures so we can later on make a story about it. So the first one is a star. I think this is not just a simple star, it's a kind of a lighting or a series of light in a form of a star. It gives, it gives that shadow, that lighting to the room to make it more lively. Okay, so this is usually seen in a bar or in a club or sometimes in a luxurious houses or sometimes in Christmas or in any celebrations. The next one is a picture of an area in our house. It's the dining area where a family gather together to have their meal. Yes, and it's really beautiful to see its backgrounds. As you can see, there are pictures as as the backgrounds there. So this is actually a kind of minimalist kind of dining area. So I like it. And then the third one is a wheelchair. Yeah, I think this is a new invention of a wheelchair since or this is for uh disabled people wheelchair, I think, because yeah, I'm not sure, but it's just my opinion. And the fourth one choose a teacher because there is a board and of course a teacher talking in French. So this literally gives me an idea that this is in the classroom. And then the fifth one is a kind of um, villain. Yeah, it's a kind of villain um, woman in a movie or in a fairy tale. Yeah, she looks very beautiful with her crown and luxurious necklace. She looks like a very powerful woman, but in a villain manner. And then the next one is a bathtub. Yeah, I think this is a restroom. There is a bathtub and a shower. And then the seventh one is a vase. Yeah, there's a plant growing in the vase. So yeah, the last one is the castle that we talked yesterday. So we're gonna make a story out of this eight pictures. So give me a second to think of the story that I is going to make. Okay, let's start. So once upon a time, there is a teacher who loves teaching. Teaching. is her passion. She chooses this career to share what she learns, and she also loves to teach other people about any information. One morning, she wakes up to take a bath in her bathtub. It was already the sun already shines. You can actually see the sun's shaded through her window. Yeah, and she loves taking a bath with her bathtub. And then after that, she actually checked upon her plant. She planted a vegetable on a vase. She checked upon the plant to water it. So she watered her plants. And then after that, she went inside to cook something in the kitchen to prepare um, to go to work. So she cooks something in the kitchen. She lives alone in her house. And then, yeah, there's actually two chairs there in the dining area because sometimes she is with her friend. Yeah, or sometimes her boyfriend lives with her. But these days, her boyfriend went to uh, a very important meeting abroad. So while she's cooking, um, she checked upon the series that is formed in a star to, you know, to turn it up because it's already um, morning, so she needs to, you know, when she needs to, uh, you know, cut the consumption of the electricity with this series of lights so she can at least minimize the consumption of her electricity. So she turned it off, and then after that she went back to her day kitchen to prepare what she cooked, and then after a few minutes she is eating um, pasta, a coffee, and a bread. And then after that, she went outside her home and then shocked to see a disabled wheelchair. Yes, she thought somebody might place that in her door wait to give it to her, or maybe to someone forgets to bring that. Her house actually is uh, at it's located at sidewalk. So usually, some people are coming, or there are people, a lot of people who who pass by her house. So maybe some of them might leave this wheelchair. So what she did was she keep the wheelchair beside her house. Okay, so if it was left by the owner, she could or he could find it there. And then she went to the school. The school where she teach is actually um, its a structure is a kind of a castle. Yeah, it's more on like a fairy tale. That's where she teach, and then when she gets inside, she was she runs into her principal, the woman who looks so powerful. She greeted her, and she greets back to her, and she went to her classroom and start the day with um, motivation and with excited to to impart knowledge to the students. So that's where the our story today ends. So thank you so much everyone for listening. Goodbye for now and see you tomorrow. Bye.